man, what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Donte Sports Talk live streams. And I understand that y'all haven't heard my voice for a little while on these gameplay commentaries, but I figure it's something special, and I gotta show you guys this, and I gotta talk some sense into y'all head about some basketball. So let's get right into it. Shout out to Miss Natural. Shout out to everybody that was in the party. Shout out to my boy Dre. Shout out to my cousin Truly Ankles. Shout out to Jerron the King. A big shout out to my boy Drew who ran with me on Court Conqueror. You see we won Court Conqueror. You see him got his LeBron James jersey on. I got one on too, but you know me, that's not my style. I just like to wear hoodies. But we did end up winning. The gameplay is on my YouTube channel, so y'all check that out. If y'all real, y'all subscribe to the channel. And also, if y'all real, y'all go like up each one of those videos that me and Drew dominated in Court Conquer. The two tough games we really had was the Lakers. The Lakers game, we did end up winning that game, but 2K was doing a lot of horn in the game. So right now, we feeling good. Me and Drew in the party, we just chilling. We just feeling good. So we just feel like coming out and get a couple games in. Get a couple games in, part games in. So right here, we on with an 83 random. We on with an 83 random. So let me tell you guys something about randoms. One thing about randoms, you know they give you a headache. You know they give you a headache. You know sometimes randoms don't have no damn IQ. Especially you don't got no chemistry with them because you never played with them. So me and Drew were just feeling that good. So we just decided to hop on the spot. You see the score is 11-0, but we're not worrying about that. Me and Andrew just in a party, we just chilling with with a lot of people, with Kadarius and everybody, Dre. They played Court Conqueror too. They won. But we just chilling right now, coming off that Court Conqueror win. So we have an 83 random on the spot with us. We just jumped on with him. We just felt like playing. So one thing about randoms, you always, even though they fuck up a lot and they stink, they don't have no IQ or anything. What you always want to do with randoms, you always want to keep them interested. You always want to keep giving them the ball, just to showing that you're willing to work with them. Because if you don't give them the ball and showing that you're willing to work with them, then that's when they're gonna start selling the game. Or sometimes randoms it just is what it is. They'll start selling the game. It's just from the start out. And I'm gonna show you this right here. But the random was actually not a bad player. The random was actually just not a bad player. This 83 overall that me and Drew was on the spot with. This was obviously not a bad 2K player. He's a pretty good player. He was an offensive threat, I believe. Me and Drew was playing with. But like I say, won't y'all comment, like, and subscribe? I had to also give me a new mic yesterday, but it was an awesome stream yesterday, man. I really appreciate everybody that joined in my stream. Shout out to Miss Courtney and Amber. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Hip Hop News that supported my channel yesterday. Shout out to Big Simple. Shout out to everybody, man. College football is today. So, I might stream a game or two. I might stream a game on college football today. So, hey, shout out to my boy Drew, man. You know me and my boy Drew from Houston. We stay in Houston together. Me and him got to get together. We got to go play some ball and stuff. But that's my boy Drew. He's one of my big men. Drew, he got high basketball IQ. Drew is a monster in the paint. He holds his own in the paint, and you're gonna see that during this game. But look at the lineup. If you guys look at the lineup we got to play, as soon as we hop on the court, you'll be thinking we had no chance. Just because we got this random too, you'll think we got no chance. But like I say, when you have good players on your team, it just make your job more easier. It just make your job more easier. Like I say, a lot of people say, "Oh, Donte, you get carried. You don't score." But like I say, when you have good players on your team, it make your job more easier. Because one day, one game, I'm going to carry eventually. Like I say, I'm basically a team player. I'm not an ISO player. I'm not an ISO god. I just play. I just do whatever it takes to help my team win. That's all I do and stuff like that. So I think I'm one of the best of doing that and making people better. So you're gonna see that this game. Y'all guys gonna see that. Shout out to my boy I Am Wilson as well. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets. Shout out to him. That's my boy. He been supporting me since day one. Shout out to Miss Natural. Y'all already know. But like I say, I know it's a long game. It's about 4 minutes of talk. But like I say, we're on with a random. This is my first time hooping with a random this year. This is my first time. Me and Drew were just feeling that good because we won Court Conquer. And it's a 2v2. And I don't play 2v2s, but since it didn't count on Court Conqueror, I just decided to play. I just hit up Drew and just decided to play because Drew's a glass lockdown. And Drew puts people in the box. I mean, watch this game. Watch this game. Drew just put people in the box. That's all it is. That's my boy Drew. He's like I say, he's my big man. He's my big man. One of my big mans that I play with. Shout out to Snaggy Red. He's another big that I play with. You already know my cousin Truly Ankles. He just made him a paint B, so that's my cousin. But like I said, I'm not playing twos, none in 2K20. Not playing no twos. I just love to play threes. You got a better chance of playing threes. So here we go. We getting on the court with this random. His name DJ. So let's see what Mr. DJ got. And I got one more gameplay for you guys before we get up out of here, and one more like two more gameplays, and that's it. And so you already see what we got. We got a stretch. We got a stretch, and we got a glass, and we got a rim protector. So guess what? We got basically two defenders and all big men. We got all big man. You see the guy 83 overall is DJ is an offensive threat. And you see me, you know me, I'm a sharp facilitator, 94 overall. My boy Drew, he's a lockdown. He's a he's a lockdown. He's a 93 overall. And you can see what they got right here. One, they play pro-ham. They all stars too. They all stars. A glass cleaner lockdown, and you got a post, you got a post threat or something like that. You got a 3-level score, a power forward. Basically, he's basically like a stretch. But these are toxic lineup. You have a lockdown. You have 2 locks basically. You have a glass cleaner and you have another lock. So I'm taking out the ball right here, and you see Drew got the big man in the box already. You see Drew holding down the paint, and the man get the rebound. But you see the random. Look at the random. Not playing any defense at all. Don't care. He's not playing any defense for the start of the game. But you're going to see the adjustment I made. You see him just standing there and just not moving. But now he moves. The random actually helped pretty good. I'm telling you guys. Just watch this. Just watch how the random fool everybody. The random, look, he's just standing in one spot. Look what he's doing. He's just standing in one spot. He's just standing there. I'm trying to me and Drew is not me and Drew has not communicated with him at all. Like I said, I missed that. I get a full bar shot and I miss it. So watch the adjustment I make. Just watch the adjustment I make right here. I can tell the way the game going, but by the random playing. So okay, so the random playing defense a little bit. He's not playing defense at all on this offensive threat. Offensive threat goes under the screen. He misses. Drew gets the rebound over 2 people. I just don't know how. And look at the random. Look at the random with a big dunk. And Drew with a big touchdown pass. The random was actually okay. He was not a bad random at all, guys. He was not a bad random. He was an okay random when he played. And so you see them getting inside to the lockdown. But look at the random. Look at the random in the paint. He's not playing no defense at all. He's not playing any defense. So Drew gives me the ball. You see I'm lagging a little bit. You see Drew setting a big peak. Look at me giving it to the random. He scores again. So that's 4 straight points. Like I say, you always got to keep the even though they're low overalls, especially if they're low overalls, you always got to keep the randoms interested and give them the ball just to let you know, hey, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to play with you. I'm willing to play with you. You see they get the rebound. We're too small down there. We're too small for a little bit because Drew I'm telling Drew to hang tight up and down. I'm going to help this random out with the stretch because the stretch, this offensive threat, basically he's tall. So I'm basically calling him a stretch. The offensive threat is just gonna he's just gonna have a field day if I don't make an adjustment and try to help him out. So here we go. You'll see me. I shoot our scores on that. It's 6-5. Like I say, we're hanging in there. We're gonna hang in. But watch this. But watch what happens. So I'm telling Drew I'm helping out. Don't come up on no screens. Just stay in the paint. The other 2 guys cannot shoot. I got the random. I'm gonna help the random out. And see, I forced a miss right there to get the rebound. And you see me at the top. And look at the random. Watch the random. We didn't step up on that. I told Drew don't come out of the paint. Drew stepped up on that, and that enables him to get the layup. So I'm telling Drew to stay back. I got this up top. I'm gonna help the random out with the stretch. And watch what the random does. I'm gonna show you guys. And look, I'm wide open. I left wide open. That's a green. You already know. Been greening all day, so it's 9-7. But watch this random. Look, I'm guarding the stretch. Look, I'm guarding the stretch. I'm saying I got the stretch right here. But look at the random. Look at the random. Just realizing. Oh, he got the stretch. He'll take the stretch. But that's the only green he have. That's the only green he had. I think, since I got on him. But the random realizes, oh, he's guarding the stretch. Because I got gold clamps and I got silver pickpocket. And look at the random. Look at me giving the ball to the random. He have bars and he makes it. So the random is helping us out on offense, but he's not doing jack shit on defense. But we're okay with that as long as we got momentum. But look at me. I'm switching. I'm switching. I'm coming back. I'm jumping. And look at the random. He misses. Look at the offensive threat. I'm not worrying about that inside man. I'm telling Drew to stop. We'll worry about the inside, Drew. And we got this. And look at Drew Horsey down there. Look at Drew Horsey. And look at me giving it to the random, looking around him, missing the layup. Finally he misses, but look at me getting down the court, give me that. Oh my God, that should have been a block. And they get the ball back and give me that. I'm affecting the shot, but look at Drew. Look at Drew coming down the court. But look at my defense. My most important thing, the most important thing is the defense. Me getting back on defense and affecting 2 shots long enough for my boy Drew to come down and grab the rebound. So we right now we got all the momentum. We up 11-10 right now against lockdowns basically and all stars. They're all stars. They're all stars. You see me. Looking around him, just standing in the paint. Me and Drew can't even run pick and roll because he's just standing in one side, one of the paint. So I launch it in time to him. Look it out. That's a contested layup. I bet you that was a contested layup. He makes it. That's an 83 overall. That is an 83 overall, guys. I repeat, that is an 83 overall. But look at me come over and get the stretch. Look at me. But great job out around him. Look, great job out around him. Noticing I got the stretch. Notice I got the offensive threat and him laying off. And me and him, we not even communicate with him. We not even in game chat talking to him. He does a great job of him noticing. I'm noticing that because the stretch was gonna basically kill us. The reason why he's an offensive threat, but he's taller. He's just tall. So I basically calling him a stretch. And it's 11-12. It's 11-12 right now. So Drew gets me the ball. Right now we're up 13-12, and looking around him again. I give it to him. He scores a layup. So he made every layup except one layup. And look, I'm back on the stretch because he's the only one killing. I'm not worrying about the other 2 guys. They cannot shoot. They're a big man. So look at me. I reach one time on him and trying to grab the ball from him. I'm telling you, the rounder wasn't bad at all. He was making a lot of layups he shouldn't have made. I ain't gonna lie. And look at him trying to hurry up and shoot the ball. Before I get there. So I'm telling Drew's doing a good job of staying inside. Look at me, all in his back, all in his nuts, in his grill. And Drew throws the ball away, but Drew gets back on defense. So I'm finding the stretch. I'm not worrying about the other guys. Drew gonna hold it down in the paint. And look at the random playing great defense. Evidently, look at the random playing defense. You see this stretch getting all balls set for him, and I'm going right through him. And I'm losing energy. I'm blinking red, trying to fight hard to stay with him, not to try to give him an open shot. And look, I'm still right there. Look at that, contested, still right there. And they get the rebound back. So I let my energy go up a little bit, and they get the layup. So it's 14-15. We still got momentum. You see this 3-point shooter, this offensive threat, aka a stretch, not doing anything. He's not getting no momentum. And range extended right there. That's a miss, but good boy by Andrew. So Andrew gives me the ball. He sets a big body for me. Oh, look, I'm going back and forth. I shoot that. I misses that, and they get the rebound. So we get down the court. Here comes a stretch. He got a flake on him. He misses that. Look at me jump, affecting the shot. My boy Drew gets the rebound. So I get the ball. I give it to the random. Look at around him. Look it out. Jump. No contested. I don't think that was contested because he got a full yellow. So it's 17-14. You can see right now they can't do nothing. The 2 big men can't do nothing. I got this offensive threat on lock, on clamps right here. I got him on clamps. Ever since he made that first green on me, he's been on clamp. Look, offensive 3 seconds. Great job by Drew. That's a great, awesome job by Drew right there. And so we up 17-14. So me and Drew, if we score right here, we win the game. We won the game. The stretch can't do anything. And look at the random just standing. Y'all see the random just standing. Me and Drew can't run pick and roll because the guy's in the paint. So I give him the ball. He shoots. He misses. Drew gets the rebound. Drew gets it blocked. Drew gets it back to the random. Watch the random. Look at that. I don't know how did he makes that. But me and Drew, we just in the party laughing because look at that. He had no business making that shot. And he was making some layups, man. So, hey, big kudos to the random, DJ. His name DJ. Shout out to him. He was making some layups. He wasn't playing any defense, but he was making some layups. But you see, I'm not worried about him. You see me immediately leave the big man, I think the lockdown. You see me immediately leave him. So we up 19-14. At this point, the game over right now. You see the stretch can't do anything. The offensive threat cannot really do anything. You see that? So right there, I give it to Andrew. Andrew gives it to the random. You see the random shoots that. He misses that. My boy Drew gets the rebound. And you already know I'm out here green. Bam, game over. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe on this gameplay, guys. Shout out to the random DJ from Hooping With Us. Shout out to my boy Drew. I'm out.